G'day my friends, Marty, we're here from Martys Garden on YouTube. Now I'm just going to be brutally honest right from the start. This video or this vlog is more something that's going to be, to even getting started, it's hard. It's going to be one of the most difficult videos I've ever made. To get the words out, non-scripted, to get my heart and emotion out there, and to really just be brutally honest about the whole thing. You see, I nearly let Martys Garden go, and I'm still almost considering letting it go. But whenever I do so, and I've gone to do this a few times, right, because people don't understand YouTube, the process of it behind the scenes, how hard it can be, and for someone like me, how actually lonely it can be, because like I grab the camera, I do everything, I produce everything on my own, from the scripting, the storyline, the camera editing, the person behind the host, bringing the video out to you guys, the editing, man, I'm telling you, and the process can be really quite daunting, especially knowing and figuring out what are people going to watch, right? Like, not many of you will probably even watch this video and maybe even like scrunching off now and just heading off because it's not giving you the value that you want. I'm talking about me here, and it's always about you guys and giving you value so you can learn and take something away from it. But today, this is really about the story here and what I've been sort of facing, and I think other people will be facing something similar in their lives. I turned 54 last October, and my daughter is now 15, and she doesn't want to go on and do her HSC. She wants to finish up. She's doing some special classes, but she's going to TAFE and doing extra work experience and all that type of stuff. And I rent here in this place. So many things are changing, and basically we get this thing called tax family benefit in Australia here. It's a real blessing, and because I have a child, I get a small amount of money that's given to me, and I'm just, I work here for myself, doing things like this show, selling compost at the moment. I'm selling cherry tomatoes, basil and soil, and I do a few different odd jobs around the place for other things, maybe a consult, things like that. It always seems to add up and it gives me enough money to sort of get through, and even put a little tiny bit in the bank, but not much, right? So we're sort of just plugging along day by day. But as soon as she finishes school, that is taken away from me. That tax family benefit it's gone, and that actually helps pay the rent for this house here. We just, we can live here in this place. And so I've got to find new ways to oomph the money up. So maybe Martys Garden channel will be a saviour for that. Maybe it won't, because I've got to replace that money that government subsidy that comes from being a family person. I don't get paid anything for being a single parent like you used to in the old days when you were, your child was a certain age and things like that. And I got quite ill, and they took the pension away and all that type of stuff. So I just living off my savings and working just tiny little bit and not going back on any unemployment benefit whatsoever. So I'm telling you, man, it can really be quite a struggle at times. And I was seriously contemplating going, it looks like I'm going to have to let Martys Garden go and either find a better job or find another business that makes more income. I was even looking at the side of starting a skateboarding company a school. I've actually got my certificate and everything to be a skateboard coach, a level 1 beginners intermediate coach, and run a skateboarding school. I've paid all the insurance, I've put everything through council. It still may happen. I might do that sort of like one day a week in the mornings, and that could actually like really help. Now, there are some good things, and I'm going to actually probably talk about that in another video. But at the moment, I'm talking about the midlife crisis for Martys Garden. It's really quite scary, I got to tell you. So what do? Do I dive in and create heaps more content and hopefully it's good enough for you guys to go, yeah, I really like that, and you keep on watching the stories and things like going on. Or do I just full on, just downright out can it and just go, I've got to do something else? It's a really tricky one to know. Now, I do have some plans to go overseas shortly, and as soon as this pandemic's open up, and I'd love to go and film. I'd like to get out and film lots of different places and different stories. And once you get out there, who knows what stories may turn up, right? And I've got all the great camera gear and sound gear and all that type of stuff, but I don't have anyone to work with me. It's just me, myself, and I doing everything from beginning to end. And that can be a really lonely process, and it dwells on the back of my mind a bit, and it sort of like hits me in here a little bit, you know, like I get a bit lonely doing it, and I don't know if that's so healthy either. So I probably need to get out and start filming more around the place, but then you got to dig up the stories, right? And not everyone likes to be behind a camera. So it's sort of like this big step out in faith to take Martys Garden in a whole new direction. I've got to be honest, it's sort of scary times. Now, there are a couple of things happening behind the scenes that may save the channel. It just may save the channel. So keep an eye open for that. And thank you everyone for your support so far. I've got a 6-week break from the school where I do the stop crossing for the kids going across the road, and there's like a month where I don't get paid for that. So I've got to tell you, it's a bit of a worry at the moment, but we're going to have to fight through and find a way. And maybe Martys Garden, this channel, will be the saviour for me. I really hope so. But anyway, I just wanted to be brutally honest with you and let you know what's going on, because it's rocky times at the moment. All right, have a great day. Happy gardening. And we'll see you at the next vlog real soon. Look, if I go for this, I'm just going to go for it and just do these videos. Maybe you watch them, maybe you won't. I don't know, but I'm going to take a breather just for a second. Bye for now.